Here we go! Guess what we're playing, guys? Only the best thing that's ever been created on the face of the planet.
Our worst fears have come to pass.
Oh, I love Lord of the Rings.
The ring has revealed itself, and as the Fellowship prepares for its perilous journey to Mount Doom, the shadow of Sauron stretches forth to reclaim it.
I painted part of the Lord of the Rings map on my wall. It's Eriador.
Once again, he calls a vast horde from the depths of Doom to march upon the lands of Middle-earth and lay them to rest.
Look at this game!
Aragorn and I hoped the Rangers alone could hold back the Witch King's advance, and that Angmar's strength had not yet grown too great. We were wrong.
Damn, goddamn! Ew. They're so ugly. You got this. Go! Look at all this. Oh my god, this is so exciting. I want you guys to know, while this is going on, I started the download of this game on Friday, right? Friday. And because the Wi-Fi in my apartment's so bad, it finally was good to play today, right? And then I was going to play it earlier, but all the worlds were closed. And now they're open.
For if you do not oppose the army of Angmar, then all the lands of Middle-earth will fall forever into darkness and shadow. War is at hand. The time is now.
My mouth is lit. My jaw is like dropped right now. I've been waiting for this for so long. Like, I have the west side of Middle-earth, like the map, painted onto my wall. So I have like Forlondon over to about, I don't know, Bree-ish. I have it on the smallest wall between like my bathroom door and my closet door, because I was like, it took 10 hours just to do that part. So I was like, well, let me just... Oh, I get to create a character! Okay. I want to be an elf. We're being an elf right now. And I need to be female. Going to be... Let's make... Race info. I'm going to read all this. Long ago, the elves welcomed the younger races of Middle-earth and allied them when the need was great. But centuries of war, betrayal, and hardship have made them fiercely protective of their seclusion. I don't know about you, but that was really loud. Sorrow of the Firstborn. Agility. Sorrow of the Firstborn. Characteristic. Reduced morale and morale regeneration out of combat. Elves feel things more deeply than other races and are more subject to sorrow. Minus 20 maximum morale. Minus 60 non-combat morale regen. So this video is literally going to be me creating the person, or my character. And then the next video is when I'm actually attempting to learn how to play this game. I've only seen pictures of what it looks like and how cool it is. I've never seen like any playthroughs or anything. I'm guessing that since it's open world, I'm guessing it's kind of like, someone's gonna get mad at me for saying this. Kind of like WoW, which I have played. So I don't know. Agility of the Woods. Characteristic. Improved agility. The grace of the Eldar is remembered in legend. Plus 15 agility. Fading of the Firstborn. Characteristic. Reduced fate. The time of the elves in Middle-earth is nearly at its end. Oh no! -7 fate. Suffer no illness. Characteristic. Improved resistance to disease and poison. Elves do not suffer illness. Plus 1% disease resistance. Plus 1% poison resistance. See, I have always wanted to be... This sounds so weird. I've always wanted to be like an elf. If I had to be in Middle-earth, I'd be an elf. And I'd be a wood elf. And Legolas would fall in love with me, and it's great. It's a fantastic story. Alright, so Guardian, Hunter, Lore Master. Oh wait, we have to read these. Oh my gosh. Champion, class difficulty, basic, roll, damage. Probably good for me. Because when I was the tank in WoW, I was terrible. They'd be like, Caroline, what are you doing? They're all coming to us. And I'd just keep running and be like, I'm sorry. And then healer, I always ended up healing myself and like no one else. It's messed up. Okay. Champions wade into battle swinging their weapons in all directions, dealing significant damage to many foes at once. With each strike, their fervor grows, allowing them to use even more potent skills. Special stances may be used to greatly increase damage dealt at the cost of defense, or enhance defense at the cost of damage. In fellowships, a champion concentrates on engaging as many foes as possible. Lore. Unrelenting in battle, champions are the consummate warriors. A champion cares not for his own well-being, but relies on his strength and prowess to slay the enemy before they can bring more destruction to Middle-earth. This class is inspired by Gimli, son of Gloin, whose skill in arms match the bow skills of Legolas. Or Legolas, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Guardian. Basic, defense. Guardians wear heavy armor and have many defensive skills that allow them to survive battles against the most fearsome foes. Guardians also have skills that draw foes' attentions away from their allies and to themselves. In fellowships, a guardian forces enemies to attack himself, so his more fragile allies will not be harmed by the foes. So this is like the tank. Lore. The guardians are the stout protectors of the weak and defenders of those in need, loyal companions to the end. True guardians stand to the forefront of battle, shielding their allies from enemy assaults. This class was inspired by the hobbit Samwise Gamgee, whose loyalty to Frodo Baggins knew no bounds. Oh, where's my mouse? There it is. Hunter. Basic, damage. Hunters are proficient at dealing significant damage to a single foe at long range. Their basic bow skills generate focus points, allowing them to use even more potent skills. If a foe manages to close into melee, the hunter's dual wield of dealing the final blow. In fellowships, a hunter concentrates on quickly killing foes at one at a time. Lore. Hunters are masters of the field and forest, unmatched in their dexterity with the bow. They use their survival skills to guide companions and lay traps for enemies. The coming of the enemy has forced them to adapt these skills to use against new prey. My eyes are moving faster than I'm speaking. Or it's the other way around. I don't know. This class was inspired by Legolas, Prince of Mirkwood, a mighty hunter and companion of Aragorn. You know Legolas' father, Thranduil? Oh my gosh, he's such Eurotrash. And if you don't know what Eurotrash is, it's like pompous, who you would imagine being super pompous and British. No offense, British people, because most of you aren't pompous. But it's yes, Legolas, you should. No, what are you doing? It's just annoying. Whatever. Lore Master. Advanced. Oh gosh. Support. Lore Masters are the masters of crowd control, skills that trap foes and keep them from fighting. They may call on animal companions to fight by their side and even call on elemental forces to damage their foes. In fellowships, a lore master concentrates on supporting his allies, primarily by hindering the foe's ability to deal damage. Lore. Lore. Lore masters are seekers of knowledge and the guardians of wisdom. Though they through study of bygone ages, they learn ancient secrets that allow them to hinder foes as well as protect against the dark powers of the enemy. They have many skills that invoke the natural world of Middle-earth, but it is draining on the will, thus costing them morale to fuel some of these powerful skills. Okay, we're not this because we're already low on morale. This class was inspired by Elrond Half-Elven, or Half-Elven, however you want to pronounce it. Elf Lord and Master of Rivendell, aka Hugo Weaving. Minstrel. Moderate healer. Minstrels are known for their healing abilities and capable of dealing respectable damage with war speech. They have a variety of support skills and special ballads, including a ballad that unlocks more potent ballads, which accumulate with powerful anthems. In fellowships, a minstrel keeps his allies healed and supported. Lore. Middle-earth is a land deeply infused with music, and true minstrels are skilled at tapping into that power. They weave songs and tales so stirring that their companions' morale will not fail, and they will be driven to perform greater feats of prowess. They can even utter words of true power and ward against the forces of darkness with their anthems. This class was inspired by Luthien Tuneville, whose elven force beguiled friend and foe alike. Or Tinuville. Tinuville? Oh, gosh, I'm so bad at pronouncing these names, and I literally have like a document on my computer about how to pronounce like Tangwar and stuff. Ugh. Runekeeper. Moderate. Damage and healer. Alright, Runekeepers must choose during each battle to focus on damaging skills or healing skills. Either choice will shift their attunement, unlocking more potent skills but restricting access to others. In addition, they have support skills that may always be used in fellowships. A Runekeeper keeps allies healed for deals significant damage to the foes. Lore. Runekeepers are gifted linguists and masters of true names. With this power, a Runekeeper crafts powerful rune worlds that help the free peoples. Through unparalleled mastery of Angerthos and Tangwar runes, a Runekeeper invokes much more than a normal scribe. Dagor runes deal with battle, Nistad with healing, and Thalas with support. This class is inspired by the Master Elfsmith Celebrimbor, whose skills with runes of power was unparalleled. And then the Warden, Advanced Defense. Wardens are mobile melee. Oh my gosh! Wardens are mobile melee combatants who use javelins for initiating combat. I don't like javelins. And against ranged foes. Their unique Warden shields and a variety of defensive skills allow them to stay in the fight longer than most. Basic Warden skills build up their Gambit chain, which can be spent to unleash special Gambit skills. In fellowships, a Warden forces enemies to attack himself, so his more fragile allies will not be harmed by the foes, so another tank. The Warden patrols the borders of the civilized lands, preventing the encroachment of fell creatures from the wild. They limit themselves to medium armor so that they can travel swiftly and silently, defend those they protect from threats. Wardens all have some military training and have mastered the style of combat that uses combinations of basic attacks to create masterful gambits. This class was inspired by the March Warden of Lothlorien, Haldir, and his brothers Rumil and Orofin. I am honestly thinking champion. I feel like this would be my best bet. Yeah.